Perfect.
Nice.
Wow.
Beautiful timing there.
Good timing.
I don't even know who burped, but
Immaculate.
I love you
Who
for
burped?
that.
Who burped?
Oh no.
Somebody better clip that burp. That was-
Wait, I'm looking at my captions. Hold up. Wow, amazing Korean verbs to burp. Thank you, web captioner.
Lo-fi Korean burp to burp too.
Lo-fi Korean.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hi,
can't
everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome
Hi.
to episode 63 of Revenge of the Crit.
Hello.
It's
Oh, just
Web captioner. I said hello, and it says Hindi captioners.
no, I love it.
Oh
you
my
just gotta
God.
get you just gotta get nice and close to the microphone, and it's gonna more than likely capture your words.
My
as
favorite
accurately as
episode, based
capture.
off of my favorite Nintendo console, the Nintendo 63.
Hey, got it.
Nintendo
Um,
63.
But yeah, so we're back from last session. Soren almost died. Nothing twice.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a
That was-
scenario.
That was wild. I almost got down. 11 hit points. Thank you, Grandmaster douche.
Grandmaster douche. But yeah, we are going. Yeah, the party's on a course on, and we're just gonna fucking go right into heavy RP downtime. Maybe a little time skip if time will allow us. But yeah, just quickly going around the table and giving our spiels. I am Kevin. Let me just put that there. Yes,
Kevin,
I'm
your
Yes, Kevin, your DM for past, present, and future sessions of this lovely Clone Wars game with these lovely, lovely people, starting with our good heckin' guy who rolled double nat 20s on disadvantage save, Christian.
It only happens just once in a blue moon, once every millennia, but my god.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't think I'd live to see it.
You're
I
in
did
an
not think
exclusive club now. Like, they're gonna send you a card and, like, give or take a week. Just
Yeah.
like, here you go.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Christian, better known as Kappa in the online spaces. I play Soren, the blue boy who should be dead but has all the plot armor in the world.
You almost
Yeah,
died
honestly.
twice in, like,
Literally.
like almost died on Dathomir and almost died in
Mhm.
Jakku. The
Oh, yeah.
rolls saved your ass last time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
you were in the back to things, so you probably would have been fine. But yeah, and
Man, the
right,
Star Wars universe just does not want Soren to die.
I mean,
Not
Give it
this
a minute.
day.
Character.
just give me some time.
Yep.
I'll find a way to kill him. Don't you worry.
Bruh.
And after
Dare
that,
you since day one.
and speaking of people who just
And
don't
it hasn't
die,
happened yet.
speaking of people who
Yes.
don't die, Tati.
Yeah. Hi, Tati here. I play this stubborn ass Zabrak boy with lightning powers, Raziel, also too stubborn to die. Hi, how you doing? We're dealing with emotional damage and other stuff from last session.
Damage.
Yep, so that's gonna be fun to RP. Yeah, that's me.
All right.
Chaotic as hell.
Yes, and after that we have Jinkles.
Anakin! Choo-choo on that
on
beat!
that beat!
Fucking lord.
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm Jinkles. I play the lovely Shir'iven, who is trying to keep her fucking family alive.
Oh god.
Family.
Hey, Soros, it's
Family, Vin Diesel, family.
Say, just-
Literally, Shiri is becoming the Vin Diesel of this.
I mean, like,
literally,
yeah.
again, the TikTok of
Got
just
you,
like
my
the group of Vin
friend.
Diesel chanting family.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, boy.
here's the cast: Vin Diesel as Soren. We got Michelle Rodriguez as Shir'iven. I don't know who we get for who's your Fast and Furious cast pick for the Revenge of the Crit party team. Let's get that going.
God.
And last but not least, our
Which
good
character
boy.
are you?
Yes.
Out of your
Jeez.
friends, which are you? Truck freak, crazy ass, the fighter.
All right, and Chase. Last but not least.
Hi everyone. I'm Chase. I play Viper. I play Viper or RCO 947 if you're nasty.
Is that drink? Are you getting hit by that drink, dude?
I've been hit by it for a while, my friend.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun session.
Oh,
It's gonna be
This
yeah.
is fun.
Oh baby, oh baby.
boy.
Yeah, and Bo Boy, we're in it today, and by in it today I mean we're gonna do some RP, baby.
Yeah.
Also, I'm distracted by the fact that just like the fucking Pinocchio true story movie is out today. Fucking father, when did I learn to be on my own? I have
Yeah,
the whole
it's-
world to see.
World to see. Oh my god, I'm voiced by
There's-
Pauly Shore. Why?
No,
literally
to be honest,
four
I,
Pinocchio
Literally,
movies released
one of
this
the
year.
scenes that is in it is Pinocchio getting shot. I kid
I
you not.
saw that.
I saw
like,
that
what the
too.
fuck?
like I heard it and I was
Spoilers.
like, I know this is Pauly Shore, but why does it sound like Jimmy Fallon to me? Like, and not
Pinocchio
even
Dead
Jimmy Fallon, like
Miami.
at his good bits.
Pinocchio Dead in Miami. Let's
like
go,
what-
Tibble. Great adventures away. God.
Hey, bleep, bleep, that's all, folks.
It's so dumb.
Anyway,
All right.
anyway,
Let's
Star
get-
Wars.
Let's get this recap going. All
Oh
right.
shit, who is recapping, dude?
I do believe it's me. I do believe
Oh,
it's
Oh
me.
yeah,
cool, cool.
and like knowing that you're on the effects of the drink, this is gonna be a fun recap.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, buddy. Good luck.
Viper's log. Oh, God damn it. Warn me next time. Shit. Okay.
Sorry. Wait for it.
And go. Viper's log. The Grandmaster is dead. Through blood and sweat he overcame the odds and took down the shut the fuck up. The Dark Lord that shadowed over Soren and was responsible for the death of Raziel's mother and the destruction of his village. We stopped the darkness. Well, we stopped a darkness. It's been quite some time since our encounter and defeat of the Grandmaster. The war continues on, and still the Separatists show no signs of easing up. The boys over in Crate Squad show promising results, and General Shir'iven continues to lead us onward towards ensuring a secure and safe galaxy. Shut up! Shut up! I'm recording, goddammit! Don't laugh at me! This is my serious voice! What the day has in store for us, that's just a matter of figuring out. Viper out.
Do a flip!
I was like,
I was trying so hard to be quiet, dude. That was
dude, I was just picturing like Chase's brain is like one dude in making the attack run. The Death Star is like, it came from behind. I'm losing you, or just some. Oh, anyway,
I had it typed up, but then just get it. Fucking what happened? And it's like, oh,
It's like I could imagine Viper just like looking at the camera wasted and just laughing every time Soren does
Here we
something
are.
from the background, like the fingers behind his head. Like
yeah,
this is
yeah.
This is
Here we are.
completely- no,
Here we
all
are in the Here we are in the
Here we are.
Jedi Temple. We're all children of the Force. Kumbaya, my
They're,
lord.
they're celebrating. They're celebrating the fact that Soren didn't fucking die. They fucking-
yeah, exactly.
No, literally. Here we are. Here we are. Look at my camera. Look at my camera. Soren's in the fucking hospital bed like this.
yeah.
All right.
I live,
I lived, bitch.
Lipped bitch.
So, friends, foes, and undecided. We continue from where we left off, as the 3-day trip from Jakku through hyperspace seemed like normal for you, Viper. You get your long rest in, all your.
All right, yeah, I.
you didn't get hit.
Everyone got psychological damage. And I'm just sitting here, just sort of like, oh, you guys feel something or what?
Oh, yeah.
You guys on?
Yeah.
You lucky clone brother in arms.
I will ask though, before we get to stuff that like everything continue from where we left off last time. Would you have helped Patch at all with analyzing the sample that you collected?
Yes. Wait, who? Me?
The goo.
Yes.
I
The
yes,
goo of the
yes,
Grandmaster.
because yes, I would have.
Grandmaster's goo.
Okay.
Because yes, I mean
Ivan
that's.
Ooze. It's Ivan
I've
Ooze.
stop.
All right.
Grand goo.
God.
Grand oh no.
Well, come on down to O City and let's get sticky.
The goo master.
Okay. Let me just. Okay.
God.
yeah, his. Oh, let me just make sure. I don't believe he's proficient in lore. He is not. But yeah, he has a higher intelligence than you, but he's not proficient in lore. So would you like to both roll separately, or he gives you, or you give him advantage?
What is the roll for?
For lore, just to figure out
Lore.
what this thing is.
Lore.
Or goo lore.
I have an 8 in lore.
Oh, well then he will give you advantage if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Let's do that.
This is a very high. This is a bit of a high DC.
23.
23.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Was that with the advantage?
That was with advantage, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably get the roll 20 chat up for people watching.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
That'd be great. Yeah, that maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
All right. So, with a 23, trying to piece together what exactly this ooze is, for one thing, you notice immediately, like, by, like, day 3, or, like, at the start of the second day when, like, you go back to analyze it, you notice, like, cells are replicating in this bit of goo. And, like, you notice, like, that there is kind of, like, a symbiote-esque movement to this goo that you captured. It was a 23. You look on the data on, like, the data links what's, like, this, like, what race this goo could belong to.
Uh-huh.
And there's no, like, all modern files, like, it's no genetic match, but there is one blocked file, you see.
Oh.
That is kind of, and you, like, go to check it out, and, like, it's, like, very, very short, as far as, like, this is what the Republic knows of this race. You know the fact that this is a Gendai.
Uh-huh.
And they have, for one thing, you know that they live for, for centuries longer than, like, any other recorded race in history thus far. Extremely difficult to kill. But,
Gotcha.
and have, like, intense regenerative abilities, have a vulnerability to fire, no real organs or vulnerable points. Quick regeneration, but that's all about you get from it.
All right, then. Fascinating.
Yeah. The Patch is, like, looking at this.
I will share that. I was like, I'll share that with Patch.
Yeah. And Patch is just, like, looking at all this records like, wow. Then it's a good thing that you were able to take it out of the 4 of you as quick as you did. If you came on the Republic doors, I don't even want to think about what you could have done.
The real question is that there was just one of them. Hard to think of what a bunch of those on Seppi sides would be like.
That's a nightmare I don't want to live through.
Well, we know what it's weak to at least.
Mm-hmm. I'll see if I can dig up any more on it on my own time. For now, I'll just keep this goo under lock and key. And he'll sort of, like, get the vial and just sort of, like, lock it away and, like, put it in, like, his own little carrying case to study on his own time.
Oh, Dr. Connors.
Oh my, God, I'm refraining
he's
from
also
making a Dr.
noises.
Connors joke.
Okay, I was like,
Peter,
he's not gonna...
you're not sure you kept any of it, did you?
Oh no,
yeah.
Dr. Connors class.
So,
Anyway,
yeah. We continue now back on Coruscant. Back in the
Meanwhile-
medical bay as Soren, you're just waking up from this, like, from that last moment of the Grandmaster about to kill you in your dream, and you wake up like you're, like, mid being placed in the back to tank, like your unconscious body, and then you're just like like covered, like you're just, like, soaked in this, like, yeah, like, this is not your first time in Bacton. Like, you're just waking up, like, it's a mix of being in a cold sweat and also just covered in this, like, jello-esque material, and, like, Patches right there with you, like, Soren, calm down. He's, like, trying to, like, relax, stabilize you.
Yeah, and I did this last session. Like, I'm shaking Patch. I'm like grabbing him by, I don't know, his ears? No, not his ears. His shirt. Is he wearing a shirt? He's wearing a shirt.
He's in his armor. Like, you can, like, grab him by, like, the breastplate.
Yeah, I'm grabbing him by the chest armor. And I'm, like, shaking him. He's still alive.
No.
Pat, you don't understand. He's... And
Don't worry, he's dead.
can I choose to pass out here?
Yeah, if you want, fuck it.
Done.
It's like,
Dramatic as fuck.
He's still alive. He's still.
oh no. Patch is gonna make a medicine check. Let me just make sure, because I think I need to level Patch up quite a bit.
Bitch.
Let me just.
You haven't leveled him?
Yeah, because y'all. I mean, like, I gave him a decent gap between a lot of y'all because he's an NPC. He's, for all intents and purposes, a DMPC, but he just doesn't see a lot of action. I'll say he's about that level.
Level 20.
Got it.
Medicine. Oh yeah, with the 17, go ahead and roll me deception check, Soren, to see how well you're or deception or performance. Or
I was okay. I mean, I was like, can I just choose to pass out? Like, I'm not hiding it. Can Soren just like expend enough energy to like?
Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you just pass out. Patch is like just like putting a finger to your neck. You feel that,
I pass out.
Yeah, you pass out, and like Patch is just immediately calling Shir'iven, Raz, and Viper to the medical bay. The three of you arrive there. By the time you guys get there, Midnight is also waiting by Soren as well. And this is the first time you're seeing her without her helmet in a while. You notice
a new scar.
Yeah, you notice that she actually has this sort of like brown brunette hair, like kind of like shorter to the shoulders, and her face. On one side, she has just over one of her eyes. She has this sort of like beautiful half crescent moon, and another moon just right above her other eye. And you see the matching tattoo on her helmet as well. But yeah, Patch just kind of looking at you like, to you, Shir'iven, and Raz, just being like, oh, both you don't look so good either.
No.
I saw and he was just saying stuff about the Groundmaster not being dead, and he just up and passed out.
At that, Raz is gonna just walk over to Soren on his bed.
And Midnight's right there, and she'll go. He appears to be stable for right now, but it wasn't looking very good.
He almost died?
It got pretty close, Kate. Patch will just put his hand on his shoulder, but we got lucky. We got him to the tank just in time. He should be fine now, theoretically.
And
Shiri
he just
breathes like a sigh of relief at that. She kind of like leans against the wall to kind of like keep herself up, because God, this woman looks exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because wait, fucking Raziel, what level of exhaustion are you on?
Oh yeah.
only level 1.
Yeah.
So I'm actually
level
not as bad
3,
as
baby!
I know, that sucks.
Oh,
So
God.
Raz, he looks tired, but not nearly as like fucked up as Shiri or Soren do.
But
Yeah. Shuri just like leans against the wall. She looks at Patch.
General,
Just keep. I'm fine.
you need to rest, General.
I know. Just please keep your eye on him.
Well,
If anything happens, I want you to report it to any of us.
I'll have my best men guarding him, but I can't keep my eyes off you either. Well, you're like this. And she'll kind of like put on, like press a little beeper, and like other clones are going to bring you to bed to rest as well. And like they'll put on the whole thing.
Shuri, like, she's a little reluctant at first because, like, she's like still trying to fend off. Like, fine, I'm fine. I can go back to my bed. It's fine.
But yeah, like at that, at the mention of that, like Patch will put his finger up, be like, General, I don't usually do this, but as the medical superior on the ship, I order you to get bed rest.
She just like looks at him with that. She's like, if I have enough. And she like She just looks at Raz and Viper. Take care of yourselves. I'll be in contact when I'm good and ready.
Yeah, you
Of course.
get rest, all right? You don't look so good.
Right. She looks to the clones that are getting her to like the bed and everything, and she just like follows after them.
Okay. All right, and they will set you down in bed. It is getting, I'll say it's just about afternoon, early afternoon here on Coruscant as you guys arrive. Let me just pull up. I will say, Viper, as you are
Yeah.
coming out of the ship, like, are you coming out of the vendor and like, bringing up your stuff and just unloading in the barracks?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll say, as you are unloading everything and like you're just getting comfortable back in, I'll say Raz, you tag along with him as well, if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine. He probably would.
You notice, Viper, 3 clones in what appear to be Coruscant Guard, colored armor.
These guys.
2 in like, in regular like rank and file phase 1 armor, and 1 in rocking a pauldron and sort of a rangefinder on his helmet and like, double blaster pistols.
Oh?
Yeah. Just comes up to you and goes
Uh-huh.
like, RC-0947.
Yes, sir.
Commander folks, pleasure to meet you. The Chancellor will request your presence at your earliest convenience.
How early?
Well, and he just kind of looks to you, and then to Raz, who's also looking a little bit haggard. When you are good and rested, soldier. I'll let him know that you at least need a day's time, and he'll give you his comp coordinates. Contact me when you're ready. I'll provide you a ride.
I should be there first thing in the morning. Thank you, sir.
And
Is it just Viper, or should I accompany him as well?
this is strictly clone business, Agent.
Understood.
Yeah, and with that, Fox and his 2 Coruscant buddies will take off on one of the sort of, not LA-ATs, they're more like the Coruscant, police cop speeders on here. Gunships, that's it. But yeah, I'll say, is there anything Raziel and Viper you're doing while you're kind of unloading or just getting used to being back on Coruscant?
Definitely just he's definitely saying that to just like meeting with the Chancellor. Well, at least we can safely say all 4 of us have had someone on one time with him, just sort of like in a joking way.
Yeah. And you get that response from Raz, but he looks very distracted. There's just, with that and everything that just happened, there's a lot on his mind, you can tell.
Oh yeah. He doesn't want to necessarily ask him if anything's wrong, because just of course he knows what's wrong. Everything that we just went through.
Yeah, just a bit.
So he just sort of just puts a hand on his shoulder and just sort of just looks over at him, just we got through the worst, and I don't know if it's gonna get better from here, but we get to live another day, kid.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do. I just hope Soren pulls through.
It's Soren. I feel like the only thing that's gonna kill him is his own damn ego.
If only he was not passed out to hear that.
Guess you got a point.
He'll survive. He's got that I don't know what he's got something, but it's a good something.
Yeah. He knows how to survive.
will say.
Not-
Oh, keep going.
No, oh no, you go first. Yeah.
All right. I will say. Yeah, Soren, all your stuff was left behind in your room. Raz and Viper, you would know this if you want to go make sure, like, you know, because you had the saber last, right, Soren? The Grandmaster saber.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
I
Grandmaster's
think
big
so.
saber.
I think I might
Yeah.
have. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So would you have guys gone back there to go and pick it up?
Is it gonna be there?
Is it gonna be there? That's the real.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I think because he doesn't know if any other squadrons or anybody like inspects the ship when it lands. So I think Raz would he would have went to Soren's room and got all the stuff he got from Jacques, who gotten it off the ship, and
Okay.
he would have put it like safely, like secured it safely away somewhere
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say you have.
private. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much anything that wasn't on Soren's immediate person upon waking up. So you have, you know, his bad news, the obsidian rock, his sabers, as well as the Grandmasters. Yeah, it is. What's your strength? Remind me.
Let me see. It's he might need some help. 15.
15. Yeah, I'll say, like, you definitely can't lift it on by yourself, but I'll say there's, like, you know, like, sort of one of those, like, sort of a hovering sort of, carts that you can take that will, you know, carry all the stuff in. I'll say it's still tucked away fairly enough where you can slip by enough of the clones and or manage to get back to. You can either take it with you or go to the med bay and drop it off with Soren, your choice.
I think I'll take it with me for now, and I'll hand this to Soren once he's up.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a lot of weapons in the med bay, and they'd probably be what the fuck less. Trying to make it less conspicuous, so I'll just keep it around me for now.
All right. Okay. Anything else you? Oh yeah, I will say, like, as you're coming back, and while you're alone, Raz, D-Geg will approach you. Or like,
Alright.
yeah, she's like coming off and like just immediately going to, like, just give you a big embrace, and then.
Oh, he fucking reciprocates that shit.
Yeah.
He's tired, and like physically and emotionally.
And yet she just kind of pulls back for a moment and goes like, "Where's Shir'iven?"
She's resting in her quarters. Can't really it's hard to explain what happened, but me, Shir'iven, and Soren got hit on our way to Coruscant. She looks exhausted. Soren's in a medical bay. I didn't get hit as bad, but
Wait. Hit with what? There was nobody on board the ship.
I don't know. I can't speak for them, but I had the vision of the Grandmaster returning. It felt too real.
That's impossible. I saw you hit his remains, and he was nothing but a mound of liquid flesh at the end of it. He can't be alive.
That's what I thought too. But then we get to the medbay and Patch says Soren said the same thing. He saw the Grandmaster return. I don't know what it all means, but I think it's connected somehow.
All right. I'm going to try something. We're going to the med bay, and she'll like rush past you.
Wait, what? Diga, wait! And he's following her.
Okay.
He's trying to keep pace.
And yeah, she will. And she'll eventually come to the med bay. I'll say Viper, you see Raz like and Diga like run on by past the corridor if you want to follow as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say just for curiosity's sake.
Okay. Let me just make sure she would have this power, or like make sure just what it does. Yeah, she'd be able to do it. So, Shir'iven, like, are you like sleeping or are you still awake at this point?
Shiri seems like she's half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she doesn't want to fall back asleep because of those visions. Probably, like, it scares her just a little bit, but she doesn't want to, like, just see it again. If brought her to this level of exhaustion, no, she's not fucking doing this shit. It's almost like Nightmare on Elm Street level, like, I'm not fucking going back to sleep.
Okay. But yeah, like, you see Diga, like, kind of, like, break through the clones and, like they try and, like, hold her back, like, ma'am, this is a restricted medical area.
Shiri, like, hears this, and she, like, kind of, like, tiredly turns her head. She sees Digag and Raz. Let them through, please.
Yeah. And with that, she will, like, go right up to you. Be like, Master, this Grand Master had a greater effect on you than I realized. Even after his death. Or so it would seem.
It would seem that way, wouldn't it? She kind of, like, laughs it off.
Just hold still. And she'll, like, put a hand on your head. She'll close her eyes as she begins to cast remove curse on you.
Oh, shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
And yeah, like, I'll say, like, you feel this as well. Yeah, Soren and Raz mainly, but you just kind of see, like, Diga, like, just sort of, like, sap. It's almost like sort of siphoning out this energy that's within Shir'iven. And she, like, takes in an open hand and then, like, closes it into a fist, and then it just the whatever, like, dark side energy that was in Shir'iven is gone, and you are no longer under the effects of the nightmares.
I'm still tired, though.
Oh yeah, you're still exhausted.
I'm
Yeah,
still
like,
tired.
when that is ripped from her mind, she feels like a lighter weight on her. But obviously, like, now that that's there, she's just, you know, she feels like so relaxed now, and she kind of, like, looks to Digag with a smile. She's like, it's my pal. And she just passes the fuck out.
Yeah. And yeah, you see Raz, like, as Shir'iven passes out, like, Diga, like, starts to look a little bit shaky, and she, like, sort of, like, grab onto nearby pillar to, like, sort of keep balance. Just
He'll try to, like, catch her to support her to make sure she doesn't fall.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, take it easy.
It was
What did you just do?
at least getting a better look at her. And from what you've described, it seemed like she was under the effects of some kind of form of curse, and, well, I wasn't sure if this technique would remove it entirely, but it seemed to have done the trick for the moment.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it just takes a little more out of me. It's still a newer power to myself to adjust to.
Do you need to sit down?
And, like, she'll like get start to, like, get her footing on and be like, I think I'll be okay. And
All right.
yeah. And D-Gig will sort of, like, pull up a chair and, like, sit right next to Shir'iven, being like, I'll stay with her for the night to make sure it truly has gone through.
All right, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably gonna check on Soren for a bit.
Yeah, he's in like the bed right next to you, right next to D-Gig, I'll say.
Okay. Yeah, he'll bring a chair over to Soren's side and just sit next to him.
Yeah, I'll say Midnight is still there as well. Yeah. Are the two of you also sleep, like, going to stay, overnight over here? Or is there anything you are doing before, like, maybe coming back or going back to your barracks and sleeping there?
With everything that's happened on Jakku and just everything, I think Raz would just stay the night in the med bay next to Soren. If D-Gig stays, that's her choice.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not gonna leave. For one, he doesn't feel like he should leave Soren's side, and two, he doesn't really want to sleep alone tonight.
That's fair. All right. Viper, what about you?
Yeah, sure. He can stay for the night.
Okay.
He can stay for the night, but just like know that he's just like he's got to get up early for this supposed meeting with the Chancellor.
For sure.
I'm fucking nervous about that. God damn.
All right. So, as you guys, gather up all your things from the Venator, place it wherever it needs to be, and then come back to just make sure everyone gets a nice sleep. Everything, like, seems to, like, go in order. Like, some of the clones will, like, go by Soren and just, like, they'll some well wishes to, like, them and the general. Bruiser comes by as well to sort of, like, he'll have, like, a single little flower and place it at Shir'iven's feet.
I'm going.
Yeah. He comes in with Soren, like, Soren will be like, there, big guy. She's a tough gal. She'll pull through. And, they kind of all go back to their respective duties. And as the night comes, and then soon the morning after, everybody gets the benefits of one long rest. So...
It's me.
Yeah, so Shir'iven, you are now exhausted level 2. Soren as well, you're 2, I believe. And Raz, you are back to normal, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, correct.
But yeah, you get your force points back.
Yeah, thank God for that necklace that gives me proficiency in wisdom
My
saves.
God.
That saved my ass.
Oh,
Fucking just my fucking data pad just the Wally just like charge sound effect just like dun.
Alright. But yeah. So yeah, it's bright and early in the morning. And I'm assuming, Viper, you're gonna call Fox and Co to pick you up.
Yep, I'll take a look at them, just see how everyone's doing, just sort of like they're probably still asleep since like crack nearing 6-7 a.m. I don't know.
Yeah, it's around 0600 hours or 0500 by the time you wake up.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'll give him a ring-a-ding-ding on the old wristpad. Tell him I'm ready to go.
And with that, you are taken up by the gunship over to the flown over to the Chancellor's office at the Senate building.
Is this just Viper?
This is just Viper.
I was gonna say, can I say something to Raz?
Yeah.
Before Viper?
I'll say you regain consciousness if you would like. If you want to say something and like I'll say it's loud enough to wake you up if you would, want to interject and say something.
Then as Viper is leaving, Soren's just gonna go, Viper. Raz.
So hey, we're here, man. We're here.
Soren, hey.
Good
You're okay.
morning. Yes.
You're
yes.
alive.
I'm feeling much better.
He's immediately just going for as gentle a hug as he can, given your condition.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, that was a real cough. That wasn't a Soren cough.
I was like, damn, he's committed.
No.
I'm glad you're okay.
Are we back on Coruscant?
Yeah, we are. And he pulls out of it. You look like you're on the edge of death.
It feels like it. Did I hear correctly? You're going to meet with the Chancellor?
Yeah, I am. He wanted to see me and only me. It's probably just a status report. Oh, speaking of, I should probably get. You got the sand, right? I don't know. There was some. You recalled something about you wanted something, and then just sort of like. I mean, we got.
Oh yes, the shiny rock.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Okay,
the
I should give him.
obsidian.
That. I should give him that, or would it be more presenting if one of you guys brought it to him? Because chances are he'll probably. I don't know.
I was going to say,
Maybe.
take Raz with you. Bring the rock.
He.
I mean,
Yeah.
he
like,
wouldn't be advised to a +1 in. Even if he does, it's just.
I'll look at Raz and just be like, you know what he thinks of clones, and just sending Viper in. I don't know.
I know. I feel the same.
I'm sorry. Is that something I'm missing?
It's kind of a long story.
You should go. I'll look over at Shiri. I think
I'll accompany. I know Fox said that it's clone business only, but I'd feel better if I accompanied you, Viper.
Safety in numbers. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Right.
Oh,
You gonna be okay here, Soren?
what's with all the flowers?
There's no flowers on your end. It's just Shir'iven's.
Yeah.
You just get like. I will say. You wake up and there is no midnight is not there, but
Sweet.
you do feel like looking at like your lips. There is kind of like you just like or like feeling it, and you see like there are like little like there is like a hint of lipstick on your cheek.
Oh!
On Soren or who?
Soren, yeah.
Who the what?
Pause.
Oh, jeez.
Who the what now?
Pause.
Oh my god.
I need a minute.
What are we pausing for?
Soren has lipstick on him from
Oh.
midnight, but he doesn't know.
Okay.
I mean, could be
Interesting.
midnight, could be
feels-
another nurse.
Could be-
It feels
someone.
waxy.
Okay. Well. I'll just.
You've also got something on your cheek? Huh.
Actually, it's coral blue number 5.
It's my Corellia number 5.
Actually, it's coral blue number.
God.
I don't know what that is.
We'll have time to talk.
Go.
You and Shir'iven got hit hard, but
Yeah.
you're alive, and that's all that matters.
On the mend. Go.
Yeah.
I can fend off anyone that tries to hit Shiri.
All right. We'll talk later. And he'll get up and he follows Viper out.
Okay.
He makes sure to pick up the obsidian rock and only the obsidian rock
Okay.
with him.
All right. So-
Everything else is kept again privately.
All right. It is left behind at the med bay then, or at a safe place, we'll say.
A safe place, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll say yeah, Tiga will still like just at this point like just be sleeping right by Shir'iven, like head on, just on like where like her armrest on the bed would be. But yeah, Viper and Raziel, as you guys are leaving the clone med bay into the barracks and seeing Fox there along with the gunship, and like he just sort of marches up to you, Viper, and goes like, "I thought I told you this was strictly clone business."
I know, just the kid insisted, and he actually is here with a request from the Chancellor, something that he asked them, if I'm correct. Raziel, you know about this, right?
Yeah, it has to do with our last meeting in regards to planning the invasion of Jakku. Figured it'd be better if I tag along too.
He'll plop in, deliver what's needed, and then stay with the rest of you. I promise.
Killing two birds with one stone. Don't worry about it.
Time.
Make a persuasion check, Viper.
Okie dokie. Oh boy.
Would he get advantage because I was helping him out with that?
I'll say one of you roll with advantage.
Please do. I have a -2 persuasion.
You know what? Give it to me because I've got 8.
Yeah, please.
All right.
Do.
Okay.
Let's see.
Come on.
14.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Yeah.
All right. Fox just kind of looks to you. Can't see through the helmet, but neither of you can. But he just has like this like squint in his eyes. He's just like, "Kid comes. He's only dropping off the item though. Then I want him out of the office."
Yes, sir.
All right. And with that, you guys
Don't
are
like that.
You guys are flown off to the Senate building. It is very early in the morning still, and like, you know, senators are just starting to like get into their offices, meeting with their ambassadors and people who are like, you know, man their hover chair things.
So on and so forth. Yep.
Yeah.
Democracy.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see you see like the Senate commandos are there as well, all these like, you know, individuals. It's a mixture of Coruscant Guard as well as these blue armored Senate commandos, just like with like the sort of long blue metal pauldron thingy, or like the thing on their helmet, as well as some of them have like these like shiny pauldrons with the emblem of Coruscant. And you are all sort of brought over to the Chancellor's office. In there, you guys will see the Chancellor has his back turned, sort of looking out into Galactic City. Sun is just starting to peek out over through the foggy, just over through the fog that's like covering some of the buildings. And inside, you also see another Coruscant Guard armor individual. Also appears to be in a similar style to Commander Fox, but has a rotary gun slinged over his back, as well as 2 other grunts, and they both appear to be carrying suitcases. And,
I see.
And he sort of turns to you and goes, "Oh, Viper, just the man I wanted to see. And Raziel, an unexpected bonus. How can I be of service to you? I mainly wanted to see the Commando. This is very important business I have with him in particular."
He's here to delegate an item towards the Chancellor. A request from the last meeting that he was in.
"Oh yes, the symbol of victory over them. I was under the impression Soren would be presenting it."
And who is this we're talking to again?
This is Chancellor, but this is Palpatine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, like he's.
I wasn't sure if it was him or Thrawn. Okay.
Oh no, yeah, not Thrawn's not in the room. It's just it's just Fox, 4 Coruscant Guard, another like commander-looking Coruscant guard person, and Palpatine. Just those guys.
Well,
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Raziel, please, by all means, why don't you explain the scenario?
Yeah, Soren unfortunately became a bit incapacitated on our way back to Coruscant. He needs a bit more time to recover, but since we were part of the same meeting, I thought I'd come by and deliver the item in his stead.
If you'd like to talk with him later, he's starting to gain a bit of consciousness. He's available on the comms if you would like to talk to him.
I would prefer to speak with him when he's fully conscious. I'm eager to hear most every detail of what you've encountered. But if you do have the item of my request, then please present it to me.
Very well. Guess that sounds fair. Is he seated at his... He's seated at his desk, I assume.
Oh, no, like,
Or is he up?
Yeah, he's up in, like, he's, like, within 5-10 feet of you guys. Just, like, has, like, his hand open, just holding it out expectantly, of just, like, with a sly little smile on his face.
And Raz kind of reciprocates a similar smile. Like, the kind of smile like he's trying to be pleasant, but, like, in reality, he's just trying to kiss ass to this guy.
Okay.
He he's not making it obvious, though, but, like, that's just what he's doing for anyone who's pretty perceptive. He reaches into his pocket, hand closed, and then he places the item in the palm of the Chancellor's hand.
Just
he
revealing
reveals the obsidian rock.
As you do that, this kind of looks down at it, then back to you, then back to the rock again, and being like, just raises an eyebrow, tilts his head slightly. Very curious, I must say.
Yes.
Possess much meaning, or am I holding a simple piece of stone?
Perhaps it has meaning. We found it in the lair of the Grand Master himself. There was a lot of, dark energy and power that he possessed.
Really?
Yes. We, unfortunately, didn't have too much time to scour the place. We got hit hard by his attacks. Barely made it out alive, but we remembered your request and had to give you something as some sort of token that we survived. Native to the planet and native to his location, his lair, his hideout of infinite power he possessed.
He'll sort of take it and place it, like, he'll walk away from you as you're saying this and place it right in the center of his desk. And as he's his back turned and goes, and was there anything else of interest?
Not that I saw. Again, we were licking our wounds. A couple of us nearly fell, and we had to tend to the wounded.
If you could make me a deception check, please.
Oh, please let this be a good one.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I was expecting Soren to make
Come
this.
on. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Okay, this is whack because I'm proficient in it and I have 8. I don't know why I'm getting shit rolls. Hang on.
Spending a fucking player advantage.
I am. I'm fucking doing that. I don't give a shit.
Fuck you, I decide my own fate.
Alright, this is your one for the game.
That's fair. I'm fine with that.
Alright.
Okay. Advantage then.
Alright, let's see this next roll.
23!
There we go.
Alright. I will have to roll for this one.
23.
Roll a d20, see if you take off a limb.
God.
Palpatine, like, with his back turned, just kind of looks to you with another smile and goes, I see. Well, that I have no further use for you. Please escort Raziel back to the clone barracks, if you may. And, like, the other clones behind you, Raziel, sort of, like, just, like, their blasters are not drawn, but they're just kind of like, come on, kid.
I can escort my own way out. Thank you, though.
Oh, please.
Viper,
I wish to ensure you have a safe passage. These men will give you a gunship ride back to the barracks.
Very well. I won't take up any more of your time, then. Viper, I'll see you later.
As I will, Raziel. Say passage.
He gives him a nod and starts to head out. That's not, however,
Mm-hmm.
I've got something.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm leaving the room, but as the clones are escorting Raziel to outside.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are you cooking
Is
up?
there a? You'll find out. Is there? He'd probably be walking ahead because he said like he can find his own way out.
Yeah, the clones are like are rank and file like on either of your side, but you are leading the way.
Yeah, leading the way. Is there a corner where there's kind of a crowd coming?
Make a perception check. We'll say.
Okay. Damn
Yeah,
it.
just a straight roll. Nah, yeah, it's still way too early. Like, there are groups of people, but they're kind of like, if your intent is to try to like hide within them or like break off from the clones to like, sneak away for a moment. Nah, the crowd is just not thick enough.
Damn it. It's probably gonna get in late, but there's the only way I can get out without drawing attention. I'd say what are they gonna do? Do I get the sense that they want to see me fly off or just see me to a transport
They'll
and then
see
walk back inside?
These are the ones that flew you here. They'll see you to the transport, and they will take you back to the clone barracks themselves.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna cast force camouflage on myself to sneak away.
Oh, nah, they got their eyes on you like a fucking eyes like a.
Did
hawk.
you roll higher? Did you roll higher than me, dude?
For what? For what?
The deception thing. No, the deception thing.
You'll find out, or you don't know.
We don't know.
All right, there's. Sorry, Viper. Wish I could be there, but
That's fine.
I don't know
It'll
if
be
you'll want to be
fine.
there, but
It'll be fine, I promise. I
as
think.
Raziel is escorted out.
damn, I really wanted to.
I'm sorry. But-
I'm just trying to. Hang on, Is there a. Is there a big enough? Are there any crowds outside, like the temple, coming in?
I'll say as you're coming outside of the Senate building, as it's just starting to get busy, I will say you will see more crowds there, but like it is a long ways from here to the Senate, to the Chancellor's office, and it was relatively well guarded.
I really want to pull this off if I can.
I mean, it is at your own risk. I will not stop you unless the guys were really, really well in trying to do so.
Like, where is the crowd I'm seeing?
I'd say like there's like a thick one coming both on your left and right. There's sort of like it's almost like sort of like Coruscant. They just kind of look like school kids, probably just a few years younger than you, being led like by a teacher, and you're seeing like there's two groups of that coming on either of your sides. You're seeing like other like senators being like followed in by paparazzi, and there's like these like cameras being flashed in. Like, yeah, I'll say like that's. You got those three groups like coming towards you, roughly.
Okay, are they like flashing cameras or something?
Yeah. One like, or I'll say I'll say it's more so they have like their cameras out and like there's like probe droids just like recording the whole thing, just like recording another senator going in, just being like, "I'm sorry, I don't have time to discuss the treaty now. I have to get to my meeting." As you're just seeing like this big Ithorian sort of senator with like this speeching device on his neck, just like sort of try to wave off these paparazzi people and droids.
Okay, I might have to roll, like, insight or something, but would I be able to get a sense that, the flashes could be a little too much for the guards, like they just kind of flinch momentarily?
Yeah, I'll say you're able to tell, like, these guards are like dead set, like even with the flashes like going off in their helmets, they are like eyes are locked on you and just keeping lockstep with your pace. Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
I'm sorry.
I'm not really confident in my rolls, so I'm not. All right.
But yeah.
I'll just report to Soren later, and we'll deal with the repercussions.
All right. So,
Yep.
while all that was happening, Viper,
Mhm.
the door closes behind Raziel as he's going in, and Palpatine sort of like looks to the rock, then back to you. Tell me, Commando, what really did you encounter in there?
Shit. All right.
Man, picking the person with the worst charisma. I see what you're going with, Kev. That's dirty.
Hey, if y'all didn't want to give the item, you could have had Soren come and give the item, but no, you want Raz to deliver it.
He was found dead in Miami. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's the content, though.
It's all just a rather, not necessarily a blur, sir, but just it was a, with all due respect, it was a rather large feeling of just, I can't explain it, but Soren and Raziel and even Shir'iven, they described it as just this feeling of just overbearing darkness that shrouded all of us. It messed with our minds, not so much me, but everyone else. The Grandmaster's presence was felt throughout, and we saw him. So, he was imposing, to say the least, and
This presence of his, if I recall correctly, looking at your record, you have come face to face with similar Sith Lords. Am I right?
That is correct. That is correct, sir.
Would you believe that this individual was more powerful than them?
It most certainly did feel like that.
And the Jedi? Not
I-
just Shir'iven, but you've sensed the other council members. Do you believe that this Grand Master could pose a threat to them as well?
Soren has had rumblings in his sleep while we were here, mentioning the Grandmaster. Say something about him plaguing his mind. I don't necessarily think it'll leave him for quite some time, but if people like him are left to roam the galaxy, it might as well pose a threat to the Jedi.
And you kind of put a hand on your shoulder being like, I knew I made a good choice. I'm glad to have a commando like yourself so close to home. Though I am curious, why you have a very capable squad from all the filings I have read. Why stay on Coruscant? Is it for Raziel, Soren, or maybe you feel a need to stay close to these regs, as you call them?
A time ago, when I was first put through my commando trials, I was betrayed by one being, someone who I thought I could trust, someone who I wouldn't necessarily be here without. He was responsible for what I thought was the death of one of my crewmates. And now that I have her recovered, I know that she's still out there. I joined Coruscant not only to seek out this man and find vengeance, but to find myself, to see what I would become in the time during these wars. Much like many clones before me. In time, I found belonging with these people. Shir'iven, my general, the Soren, Raziel, and even the few clones I've come to study under and learn from. I've seen what vengeance has led to, with how it can cause one to become not necessarily consumed by it, but a drive. And the further I went on, and when I recovered my comrade, I thought, do I still want to go after this person? The one man responsible for causing such anger and rage. Forgive me, Chancellor.
He'll put a hand on your shoulder, like he's walked up to you and like puts a hand on your shoulders, like, it's quite all right, my dear boy. You have suffered through much, but I wish to reward you for your honesty, and you'll get a dedication to this great cause. And the two clones with the suitcases will each open up like their cases. One has a very fine looking pistol inside of it. None like any that you've seen before, Viper. And it has like these like two little electric sort of coils running up along to the tip of the barrel. And in the other case, you see a badge that is a symbol of the Coruscant Guard, as well as a new symbol data chip. And he goes, clearly, if Raziel is any indication, there are even some agents I cannot fully trust. However, I believe having a clone commando at my beck and call of your caliber is an asset I cannot afford to waste. I'm providing you these tools, Commander Fox, and like he'll sort of, or he'll go look to the clone that had the rotary gun on him. Commander Thorn, and like he'll sort of go grab the badge and sort of like place it like on your chest. Welcome to the Guard, kid. And go, as of this moment, Viper, I'm putting you in charge of my secret police throughout Coruscant.
Sir?
You can never be too safe these days, boy. The galaxy is quite a dangerous place, even so far here in the core worlds. And as you're also like, the chip is like sort of placed into your HoloNet, into your wrist pad, and suddenly you have the entire map of Galactic City. At least.
What?
Or like, you're like, it's basically like, you basically have a cop radio sort of installed. Only for Coruscant, but it is. You basically have like the entire layout of the city And, like, you know, traffic reports, you can focus in on any specific part of Coruscant. And, like, you know, basically go into, like, sky drone view and all that shit.
Oh boy.
And, Thorn will present the pistol to you. He goes, "It's a Z16 paralysis pistol. Careful with it. It's mighty nasty."
Takes the pistol and just sort of like looks it over and just like, rather just like aghast, really, but more so and just sort of like, he is speechless of just looking at it and just sort of like, Chancellor, I'm deeply honored by this. Truly, I don't know what to say. It's just, it's a rather huge responsibility to trust onto me, and I'm not sure if you know of my background and how I was made, but I'm certain there are.
And he'll raise a hand at them and be like, I know plenty about you. The clones were a gift to the Republic, and be that as it may, I had to do my homework on each and every one of you. And you all truly are unique. And you yourself have certain qualities I not only see in a soldier, but I want at the forefront of defending not only the Republic, at least not only Coruscant, but making sure its people are in line.
Traitors, essentially. Those who would want to see the Republic fall.
Precisely. Separatist sympathizers, pirates, bounty hunters, the typical scum and villainy that would see our great civilization fall. For without civilization, without order, without laws, there would be chaos in the galaxy. Wouldn't you agree?
He nods.
And you are willing to follow all orders to the letter, as long as you know it is for the good of the Republic, correct?
That I am, sir.
Wonderful. As he kind of just pats the side of your helmet and goes, that will be all. You enjoy the rest of your day, and please do send Soren to my offices when you get a chance. I want to hear all the details from him personally.
Of course, sir. One more thing, if I may. Aside from my grand thanks for this position you have put me in, Shir'iven and Soren and Raziel, they are, how you would say, the Grandmaster shook them to the core, but their resolve is strong. I see them as true allies and will pose not a threat to you. I swear that. They've shown me nothing but kindness and family and home. And alongside rules and order is not safety and security not one of the key idols we hold in the Republic, Chancellor?
He just kind of looks back into the city and then goes, it is. As far as your friends go, they are still new to our way of things here. We shall see how as this war unfolds further, we shall see how they contribute. Or not. Who are we to know? And Fox will put a hand to your shoulder and be like, it's time to go.
Of course.
And, yeah, Palpatine will be, oh, and please do try to keep this under wraps as you can. This is a very sensitive position I am bestowing upon you, and I would hate for the trust I bestow to be put into such a precarious position.
Then, for the time being, as he just sort of like puts the, just places the pistol on here, on to the briefcase and the badge back on that, just sort of like, it would be in best interest to sort of keep this here. I wouldn't want to get any looks from me, nor not necessarily know what story I should say.
That is fair. I say by all means, do at least keep the pistol. I'm sure someone of your technological prowess will appreciate it. We can at least ensure that you'll recognize on your datapad there'll be a secret code to sort of at least notify people who scan you that you are a certified Coruscant guard.
And he takes the pistol back and looks towards it and just sort of like holsters it. As you wish, Chancellor.
And he'll nod off and Fox will escort you out. But yeah, as part of this pistol, it has 3 charges. Basically, as an action, it's you're proficient in light. What kind of pistols? Remind me.
Let me see.
Like as an engineer, I'm pretty sure you're proficient, or like as a weapons.
I'm pretty sure it's like all. I'm pretty sure it's like all blasters and all vibro weapons.
Okay.
I'm certain, but I will check again just to make sure.
But yeah, range on this pistol is 40 feet. With an action, it has 3 charges, and you can expend 1 charge to force an intelligence save on a target.
Okay, all vibro weapons and all blasters.
All right, so this is a heavy blaster pistol with 3 charges in it, and the DC is your tech power save. You can expend more charges to increase the DC save by 2, and it will paralyze anyone you aim it at if they fail to save.
Sweet.
Until
Space
the
taser.
until the end of your next turn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like a roll to hit first. It's just you have to aim, and then it's just a matter of them making the save or not. But it's like it just fires like this little coil of energy at someone that will just bring them down to the ground. I will say also, I totally forgot, but you would also be given 3 more manacles.
Oh, sweet. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
oh,
basically
great.
more binders. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, cool.
Just in case you need to make an arrest.
Space police. Space police.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Oh.
Clone by day, cop at night.
Happy birthday, Chase.
God.
Hey.
Viper PI, Sundays at 8/7 Central, only on CBS.
RC 911 on CB.
God, that's so. Wait, that's actually good. Shut up.
Wait. Is the show fucking called Viper If You're Nasty?
Viper if you're
nasty. Viper if you're nasty.
Okay.
Weeknights at 8/7 Central.
Only on the CW.
Even only on. Shut the fuck.
No, Viper doesn't deserve CW. How dare you?
No.
How dare you?
It's only on Disney Plus. No.
I was gonna say he deserves Showtime at best. Are you fucking kidding
That's
me?
HBO Max material right there.
God.
All right, but yeah, you are brought back to the Clone Barracks. Raziel, you've been waiting there, we'll say, and I'll say, yeah, the day goes on. Yeah, Soren, you can mark off the long rest. Like you're back at like full like
Sure.
yeah, you're back at level 2, but
Hey, you're finally awake.
yeah. Oh Jesus.
Shiri's still fucking slumped.
Yeah, you're both still pretty slumped, but yeah, D-Gig. Yeah, I'll say you've at least woken up at this point, Shir'iven.
Yeah.
D-Gig will like have come back with like you know the standard like ration breakfast, like the little bars, a glass of blue milk, your favorites.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, and Viper just kind of I'm assuming, are you going back to the med bay where everyone's like chilling at now?
I'll stop by the barracks just to like, because it's just sort of like, do I show in with the new gun?
You could always hide it on you.
Remember the last time I tried to hide something back on Mandalore?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll just. Better at least hold on to this before we get back on top.
Okay.
And just have it just like sort of like, or if anything, just sort of like place it by his invention table, so that way it's just sort of like,
Okay.
there we go.
You put it in your drawer that like has a little lock thing on it, and
Precisely, yes.
okay. Yeah, and after that you come back to the medbay where everyone is at, and Diga will, like, after she gives you the bed, I'll say, yeah, Diga gets one for you, Shir'iven, as well as you, Soren. Like, just like a little bed and breakfast.
Aww.
Aww.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And Raz is there too, I'm assuming.
Yeah. You're still there. And Diga, like, as Viper comes in, be like, I can give you the time alone if you need, Master.
You don't need to, DK. You're as much of a part of this team as everyone is.
Plus, you brought breakfast.
Oh, is that a tradition of?
It's a tradition for him. That's
I mean,
just Soren being Soren.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. As he's like just sensing it. I mean, if I am not intruding, doing this,
You're never intruding. It's fine.
Oh, all right. And like she'll like sort of pull up a chair, and just sort of like, she's trying to look calm and cool, but like, you guys can like, you don't even need to roll insight. You can tell she's like, this feels a little like just awkward for her. She's like still adjusting to like just everybody. Like now that like she's like out of that war scenario, like you can tell like she's kind of like, in this word anime, she just has like the shaky lines all over her. And she's just like waiting for what Viper has to say as he comes back.
Oh, and before I'd say before Viper comes back, I'd like to just say a quick thing to Soren.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he'll lean over to Soren's bedside and just kind of. I tried to stay as long as I could. Probably would have been better if you were there.
It's okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't trust me after this. Which could create problems. He just he looks to the side, looking kind of pissed. Kind of mad at himself as he just crosses his arms.
Yeah. Well.
I don't even know what he's talking to Viper about.
Who knows? I was completely surprised that he even knew Viper existed.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he even knew that we existed. I shouldn't be surprised.
He's got eyes on everything here. Problem is, or maybe it's not a problem. It's just us and D-Gig in the room, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You and
Including
DK,
Viper
yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
And he just mutters quietly. I don't trust the Chancellor after what happened.
I completely understand. I'm with you there. I don't understand what he's planning. At some point, we're going to have to tell someone what we can do.
Can Shiri hear this? Or?
Yeah, I'll say like you're like faintly getting up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you like faintly like you've been waking up slowly at this point. Yeah.
Shiri's like, she has the breakfast next to her. She notices. She probably just hasn't really touched it while everyone's kind of like chatting to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
She hears this and she kind of like turns her head slowly over. She goes, "We're still hiding. You know what? Could speak to Yoda."
But would they just tell the Chancellor? That would put us even more in trouble.
You would be surprised. council doesn't trust the Chancellor one bit.
Really? That is a surprise.
We're only doing it because we need to help the war.
Same. But now he's exercising all this power over all of us. I'm worried.
Jedi never got involved in anything but themselves. We only decided to help because it was dire. Bringing up everything to people that we could trust on the council. It might be best.
Only the people you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we've seen with Dooku, not everyone on the council can be trusted.
Why I brought up Yoda. And then I looked to Soren. Maybe Windu would hear me out as well.
I agree. The only reason why any of this happened is because Windu listened to us, listened to me. Frankly, he's the only he's the only Jedi on the council that I trust on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan's cool, but just because I know you. No,
Shiri
offense,
just
to
kind
Dad.
of like, Shiri kind of shakes her head a little bit with a laugh.
Yeah. I'll say at this point, Viper can sort of like walk in after, doing your thing, dropping off the pistol, and then it's kind of like in the middle of this conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because he kind of wants him to join in on
Yeah. And Diga just kind
talks
of
too.
But yeah, I'll say as you do come in, Viper, Diga just kind of looks to you a little bit worried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Raz
That's
will
fair.
share a glance at Digig and then to Viper. I'm assuming Viper closes the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did something happen?
Oh. He's crafty. I'll give him that.
What happened?
Yeah. What else is new?
Shiri's like fucking confused at this. What?
He doesn't
What's
know
going
about.
on?
He doesn't know about. You know.
Wait.
Oh,
Shiri
Shiri-
like kind of like looks at Viper with a raised eye. Then she looks at Raz.
oh,
Don't
you
tell
were
me.
asleep. Right.
Did he?
Apparently, Commander Fox wanted Viper to meet with the Chancellor. I tried to join as best I could to present the items since Soren is in here.
You. Oh,
It didn't. That didn't work out, and now he probably doesn't trust me.
That's. Yeah, it's probably best that we do speak to someone about this. Shiri then kind of like tiredly looks over at Soren. He
Don't
has
look at
the
me. I
rock
was.
No.
Oh.
He has the rock at least.
Wow.
Immediate jump to just sort immediately just like that. He does have the rock. He bought that.
Shiri like, she kind of like starts to laugh a little more, but then she like kind of cringes a little because it's like, oh god, pain.
Yeah.
And as she laughs, Raz looks unamused. He's like probably the only one who looks unamused. Yeah, he got the rock and escorted me out like a kid.
He did ask for a souvenir. I don't know what he was expecting. Ow.
I probably wanted you know what.
Yeah, probably.
He probably
won't-
knows about you-know-what existing. Not that we
Well, then-
have it, but just the fact that it exists. He was displeased when he saw the rock, right?
Very.
Shuri,
He,
like, kind of like...
word for word, he literally said, "I have no further use for you," and then kicked me out of the room.
Shuri, like, kind of like... It hits her for a second. Speaking of it, where is it?
Oh. I put it in a safe location. It's...
You don't, no, you don't have to close it. Once Soren and I are out of here, we'll take...
Right.
There's no telling who's listening.
I know. That's why I didn't tell either of you yet.
Good. But... he kept you back, Viper.
Yes.
What did he want you for? I didn't mean that as like a fucking like. Wait, first of all, I didn't know.
Yeah, the fuck did he want you for? You're not important.
No.
Oh, no.
I joke.
I start crying. I
joke.
start crying like right now.
Honey.
Okay.
No. He just sort of like, okay, so again, I tried. He was very, very probing. I didn't tell him I didn't tell him everything. I did not tell him everything. All I said is that our mission was very, just mind plaguing. We were all psychologically distraught from it. The Grandmaster just really affected us a lot, and just how it was this power of this darkness that really just affected all of us. And then he was talking about, if this Grandmaster was so powerful, would he pose a threat to you, to the Jedi, and to the Republic? And I said yes. Thankfully, he's dead, so that's not going to happen. So, yay for us. But
Yeah. Rez kind of tenses up at that, but he doesn't say anything yet.
He brought up mentioning that he wanted to keep in touch with me on occasion. He was very mysterious with his wording, but that's the most that he said, and then he dismissed me. I tried to put in as much word as I can to make sure that that all of you were loyal to the Republic. Standard stuff, almost the same that Master Peel said to me.
You did go to...
Yeah.
There's no telling what could happen from here.
At this point, Diga just stands up and goes, "Are we not going to talk about what happened with those Marines? What they did to those prisoners? They were unarmed, and they shot them down like animals."
Shuri like cringes a little at that. Like her Leiku kind of like twitch slightly. She like tightens the grip on like the blanket that's on her lap. I know. It's one thing I'm going to bring up with...
Yeah. Raz clenches his fist and
They didn't
he looks up at Dekig too.
Sorry.
No, he just looks up at Dekig. Continue.
They didn't deserve to... It's not what we would have wanted. They were going with orders. Wait, it was orders from the Chancellor, correct?
Correct,
Mhm.
yes.
Yep. Yep.
They were acting on orders from the Chancellor himself. It's not the way that I would have gone about things.
Shira, to your knowledge, has this ever happened before? This execution against unarmed combatants.
Should I do a history check on that, Kev?
Nah,
Or lore check?
you haven't been around like super long enough to know, but to your knowledge, this is the first time of like that clones willingly execute unarmed prisoners of war.
Fun.
No. This is all new to me. I'm sorry.
And Deegan just kind of like walks right up to Viper, like points at Viper, looking to the rest of you, going, and he just had a private talk with the Chancellor, and he's not giving out everything. And who knows what orders he received from him. Maybe of certain things that are set to come in motion. Looking to you, Raz.
I played my cards as close to my heart as I can. If one thing just slipped out of that, it could have risked my life not only for you, but for my brothers and for everyone here. I know you don't trust me, Digig, but know that I am doing my best to make sure that all of us come out of this war alive.
Digig, I promise you, Viper is as true as they come.
Digig? Hey. And Raz is gonna get up. He's gonna walk closer to Digig.
Yeah, she's like, eyes are still
That wasn't
dead
shouting. That wasn't shouting. That was like just firmly stating.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, she's like, her eyes are dead set on you, Viper still.
Viper had nothing to do with that execution. You saw not all of us agreed with it. Bakara said that he got orders from the Chancellor, and he and the Marines finished off the prisoners, but the rest of us... You saw Patch's expression. He looked just as horrified as all of us. Viper, Sora, Bruiser... They may have had their helmets on, but I could tell from their body language they looked just as stiff as me. They didn't like what they saw either.
Clones, army, they wouldn't have done this. Please understand that, Digig.
Dia just looks to you, Soren, and goes, You knew all of them, didn't you?
Recognized some. I really didn't know anyone except for Quill. Digig, do you know what happened to Quill?
Quill was escorted to the maximum security prison here on Coruscant.
Okay, at least he'll be safe there.
Do you think they could have been saved? Or at least another form of punishment would have sufficed for them? Or have they done too many dark deeds? But Raz told me if the Master's any indication, I wouldn't be surprised if his underlings did similar atrocities.
Even if I don't think they were... Even if I think they were beyond rehabilitation, it's still not my call. What happened on Jakku, what happened to all of them, is not what I expected from the Republic.
It's not what I expected either.
It's not what any of us expected nor wanted.
That level of brutality, I've only seen it performed again and again when I was with the Separatists. It's part of why I left. And to see it here, in the Republic? I just don't want us to make the same choices. I don't want to see the Republic corrupt. don't want to see another incident like that again. Because I've bared witness to too many of them. I've seen too much death, and it's not the right thing to do. Regardless if it was orders. You don't do that to a prisoner. War is one thing, but this was... Then he's just at a loss for words. He's just kind of clamming up.
She, will break her gaze from Viper for a moment, look to you, going, I've suffered greatly from death, too. Hell, I even thought Shir'iven was gone in those 10 years at some point, or I could never tell if she left because of me, or of Qui-Gon, or something else, but I don't know if the Republic is corrupt or if this Chancellor is. But know this, as she looks to you, Viper, and just walks closer to you. She is still quite smaller, but it is still imposing all the same, feeling this force.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks to you going, you still offer me permission to kill you should that time come. By the force, I hope it does not, but know this. I will not hesitate.
You all can hear this, right?
Oh, yeah. Just barely, but yeah, you can make it out. She's not poking him or anything, not getting physical, just looking right at Viper's face, just slightly head pointed up because she's a bit shorter, but low enough for people to heal.
And he looks down at her and just sort of says,
And I wouldn't hold it past you, kid.
I need to go. And she'll sort of shoulder check Viper. Or she just kind of rushes past out the med bay doors.
Shiri tries to call for her, but she stops herself as soon as that door shuts.
Mm-hmm.
She looks to Raz.
He's staring out the door, and he's just at a loss for what he just heard.
I'm sorry. Shiri look she pauses for a moment. Please give her just a bit of time, and then Raz, please go check on her.
Yeah. I will.
And Shiri then looks to Viper. She frowns. I'm so sorry for her. Her heart's, I know. It's in the right place. I get it. But I just wish that she would trust you at least.
Ever since we told her, she's terrified of my visions coming true.
We're not going to let them.
After what I just saw in Jakku, I don't blame her. Not saying you would, Viper. I trust you, but I don't trust everyone here.
You're right.
You guys, yes, some of our battalion, Patch, Bruiser, Sora, even others we met, yes, but not everyone, especially not the Chancellor.
Then, like I said, I'll reveal to Yoda and or Master Windu about what we witnessed and what we recovered. Only they will know.
I hope
I'll
you're
be in
right.
agreement.
Agreed.
Yes.
Sure.
They're the only people that we could trust right now. After Master Windu gave Soren that chance, and how Yoda has been basically a witness to Dooku's turning, and he gave us a chance after everything with Sifo Dyas. We have to trust it.
What we need to do. Things can't remain the same as they are. If we want to make sure these visions don't come to pass, we need to enact some kind of change. Confiding in those we trust implicitly.
Exactly. Once we've recuperated and gotten everything that we need together, I'll plan on the next move.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Until then, we all need to remain on our best behavior. Keep low. Don't draw attention. I know it's hard right now, especially after we got back and people are going to ask questions. Answer as much as you can without revealing everything.
Right.
Understood.
And as like this sort of silence fills the space for a moment, it just is like you're hit with this sort of at least moment of uncertainty, everyone, for each of your own reasons. But with that, I think we will take a quick little break.
Ugh. Jesus.
Yeah, I think we all need it. Oh boy, I can't wait to get the Sherry's gift.
Oh boy.
It'll be fun, but
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we'll be back in 10, or I'll say like make it a generous 11:10 EST,
Oh.
8:10 PST. But
Sure.
we'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gents. So wait right there, and we are going off now. God fucking Christ, I keep forgetting that stupid intro. Hi, we're back. Patreon content.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
We're back. We're back from break.
If it turns
Shir'iven
blue,
serving up some cursed shit.
it's sad.
It's like, man, the things that go in Patreon content. I can't.
Fuck. It kills, bro. It kills
Yeah.
me.
It's good shit.
It's
All right.
When we turn blue,
I'll
it means that
I'll
our
let you
stream's
guys
sad.
have that one. I will let you guys have that scarring of my mind you just bestowed upon me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
It's for hurting us.
You're welcome. But yeah, so as the scene comes to a close, I'll say, is there anything pressing you guys would want to do while, over the next 2 days? Because I just want to just fast forward to,
Yeah, I'm
long
fine with
listed.
fast forwarding because
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing
Okay.
except getting rid of this exhaustion.
Shiri,
So I-
Shiri
yeah.
and Soren are slumped.
Yeah.
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 We'll say
Yeah.
like 2
Bring
days.
me a
Like
bucket
the-
of fried chicken and I'll be good.
Like, I think the only thing, but that can even just be like a montage or whatever. Like, you can just say it was done. Just Raz checking on DGag, but that was kind of it
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
the
I'll-
moment.
Yeah, I'll say you try looking for her back at the temple over the next 2 days and can't find her.
Great, thanks.
Great.
But yeah, 2 days pass. Shir'iven and Soren, you guys are no longer exhausted. But
Yay!
I will say the second you are back up, Patch will walk over to we'll come down in a gunship and Yoda is on his side,
Oh.
sort of walking in the cane. I'll say up to the four of you. Assuming you guys were.
Little guy.
Yeah. Just being like, Shir'iven, awake you are, and fully rested I see. Glad to see you are fully restored.
It's good to be back, Master Yoda.
Business with me, I heard you have. Come to give a
Yes.
report to the council?
Actually, I would honestly prefer it right now if it was just either you or you and Master Windu. Something important has happened, and we believe that we could trust you two most.
Understandable this is. But first, news I have for you. Most good indeed. Please, to the council. To the council tower, we must go.
Yes, I look to the group then, Yoda. Is it just me, or are they coming as well?
As well they can come.
Shiri looks back and smiles at the group. Well, come along then.
No. Fine. Okay.
You get invited by Yoda, you're just like, I guess.
You really wanted to complain right now?
No.
Okay.
Let's go. I don't.
Yeah. Raz will give Yoda and Shiri a warm smile and follow. He's kind of stiff in his movements though, but he's following.
Okay. So, I will say you guys...
Almost seems like he's kind of distracted, but he's not gonna miss this.
For sure. So, you guys make your way into the temple, and guys are... Everything getting in there seems to be fine. You see the temple tower is mostly getting reconstructed. It's still, very much in its early stages, but I will say one thing you do notice is a sort of similar pod, that you pulled out of one of the towers, Soren, just following behind Master Shakti. And it's open, and you see the familiar Grogu face.
Oh!
As
Ta-da!
he's following behind Shakti, he just sort of looks to you and has open wide smile, just waving off to you.
I'm going to wave.
There we go.
Hey.
And the pod will actually go off of Master Shakti's path and like is like going straight to you.
Oh, hello. I'm so glad you're doing okay.
Force jumps right to your chest.
Oh my god.
Oh, agile little guy.
Yeah.
I've been chosen, everyone. I've been chosen.
Shiri starts to laugh.
I'm like looking over at Shiri. You're getting this, right? You like this is a thing that's happening.
And like Shakti will sort of like go up to Grogu and like pull him by the back. It's like, now Grogu, we have to go to resume your training. It's like, and like she'll just look to you, Soren, and be like, he wanted to thank you personally for saving him earlier.
Oh.
You are very much welcome, little one. Grogu, was it? It's good to meet you. Grow up to be super strong, and so you can save me next time, right?
Just kind of like tilts his head, so like just this naive little smile. And like Yoda sort of like looks to Grogu, be like,
Remind me at my age, he does. Continue your training, you must, young one.
yes. And just kind of like we'll jump back into his hovering pod, and this time, and Shakti will hold it so it'll maintain course. I just really wanted to have that moment, like impromptu. I was like, ah!
Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Thumbs up.
But yeah, and you guys continue on through, making your way eventually to the Grand Council chambers, and inside you see the full room. As let me just pull up the names again.
Oh boy.
DM notes. There it is. But yeah, you see everybody there, but also, funny enough, in the center as well, Master Ro, the Gamorrean Jedi who you've met so far long ago back on Geonosis.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, just kind of like waiting in there as well. And just kind of looks at you and goes, I'll say, you do notice one thing. He's sporting a new, three-pronged mechanical hand on his right arm. And he just goes,
is like taken aback by this shit. It's been a long time, Master.
Shir'iven, this is... I did not expect to... I was called here around the same time as you. They have news for us. Wonder what it could be. Wonder what it could be.
And, Windu will pipe up being like, oh, first, we want to congratulate Shir'iven and her comrades personally on the success on Jakku. We've heard that there were some clone casualties, but we were able to recover enough artifacts that predates the High Republic, which will be certainly useful additions to our archives. And, like, some of the council members will, like, clap around you, like, still taking their seats. And
Shiri, like, kind of, like, bows her head as a thanks.
Yeah. And, Plo Koon will speak as well, being like,
and to you, Master Ro, you were able to face down this General Grievous in single combat. And you were only merely lost an arm, or most of a hand, it seems.
And he goes, my men and I fought bravely against him. He was a bit of a challenge, but I at least gave his armor a good scuffing. And, but he goes, and, like, Windu kind of looks to Yoda and they just nod at each other going, seeing as this council is still light on worthy members, we have decided, in your absences, we have decided to give the 2 remaining slots to both of you. And Ro's, like, eyes kind of, like, bulge up for a moment, and just kind of cross his arms.
Huh, really? Little old me on the Jedi High Council. That's a mighty promotion, ain't it?
And he just kind of looks to you, Shir'iven, asking that.
So it would seem she's definitely taken aback by this. Like, she almost couldn't believe what she heard.
And yeah, Yoda continues on like, your acts, both of you, very helpful for the future of the Republic and the Jedi. This is. All the history bestowed in our archives greatly enhance our knowledge of the Force. It should. As well as these sorcerers you spoke of. Pointing his cane at you, Soren.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
And yeah, Windu speaks. We are very grateful for all that you have done for the Republic.
I mean, all in a day's work. I guess I really didn't do it for the recognition. This is. Do I get like a gift card or something?
And Pio sort of pipes up, like,
Just be grateful for our recognition. Typically, Jedi do not. The Jedi are not known for giving praises to those who are not soldiers of a similar level, shall we say.
Oh well, if I had known that, sure. You should try doing it more often. You know.
And Yoda will pipe up, being like,
Another matter you have for us. More news of this Jakku and this Grandmaster. Fought him, have you?
Yes.
Fought
We've-
and won.
Yes. When we were fighting him, we even recovered this symbiote sort of liquid that came from him. Almost like he used it to regenerate. Viper took it and analyzed it with patch, so we have that data as well to better understand him.
and Master Eathcoth will pride, like looking to you, Viper. And Trooper, what have you found more of this symbiotic substance from this Grand Master? Any findings of notice for us?
Yes. Is Patch there with us?
Oh no, yeah, he's just talking to you, Viper. It's just the four of you guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just the four of us. Okay.
Yeah. You would have known that stuff too. That Patch would have like filled you in on everything.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty much just Okay. So it was very sensitive to heat. Sensitive to heat. Cellular regeneration out the wazoo,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty much what was it, right? Just
And just like remembering that the race is very difficult to kill, and they have long lifespans.
gotcha.
Live for centuries.
Yes.
So yeah, no, pretty much just go that through that. we've after some time in the lab, the species is nothing we've never really seen, and I had to look around for quite some time on my data pad to find resources of it, but the species is barely been able to record, but we have gotten some information out of it. First, the species has a very long longevity, perhaps living up to centuries. Second, the cellular regeneration is astounding. See, the cellular structure of it reproduced in a matter of seconds. It seems like with even just one piece of it, it could theoretically regenerate itself. But it is it is very, very sensitive to heat, fire, flames, you name it. It doesn't handle well to it.
And Plo Koon will sort of speak up.
This is reminiscent of the Gendai warrior race. They are. I have come to blows with them many time in my youth as a Padawan. They are not to be taken lightly. I myself was very lucky to escape that encounter alive with a normal one. If this one you speak of is strong in the Force, then the four of you are most lucky to have survived that encounter.
I mean, survived. Is very, very. I'll shut up now.
And Alborensis just goes,
Speak, boy. Do not feel so. You're in a safe place if you have anything more to share. This Grand Master has existed beneath our noses for centuries, and you are the only one to. Of all of you are the first and only, as far as we know, to have encountered him and lived.
Shiri puts a hand on Soren's shoulder to, like, comfort him. It's all right.
Thank you. Yes, we faced off against the Grandmaster and survived, but I can't shake this feeling that he's still out there. I can't explain it. You Jedi put a lot of stock into visions and premonitions and dreams, yes?
Yoda kind of pipes up.
Visions. Some who are blessed with the Force are gifted this foresight. Very unreliable visions, maybe. But true, many do also come to pass.
I can't help shake this feeling from a vision that the Grandmaster will return or is already out there somewhere. He has 2 lieutenants still around. I don't know. He's very smart. He's been planning this for longer than anyone I know would be alive.
And like Windu sort of pipes up.
But the bulk of his forces are taken care of?
Yes, if you're worried about the Grandmaster and the Sorcerers of Ram being an issue, I don't at the issue presently. I don't think they are anymore.
And yeah, everyone, like the council, just like all the members are just sort of muttering to each other. And yeah, they're just going, or I'll say Yoda picks up and goes, just looking around and goes,
If I may have the room.
and like just like looking to the rest of the council members and Windu as well. And he goes,
Other members clear out. This is, I believe, Yoda wishes to speak with them.
and Uro will kind of like give you a nudge, Shiri. It's being like,
Dibs on the seat looking to the south side of Galactic City. Not really a fan of, getting the sun in me eyes. I'm not exactly a man in Jedi, if you catch my meaning.
Shiri kind of laughs at it and she places a hand on his arm. You are more than welcome to it, Master.
Scarred! Alright, I'll be seeing you around, Master.
and he'll like sort of bow and walk on out with everyone, leaving only the 4 of you and Master Yoda and Windu.
Apologies for springing this on such short notice, Masters.
And Windu just sort of looking to Yoda like, and then back to you. What is this about? Is there more to the mission than was not briefed to the rest of the members?
We recovered something that and have witnessed something that we believe that you two should know of.
And Windu sort of pipe at me and like, do you have it with you presently?
I look to Raz.
Yep. He will nod and will reveal the weapon.
All right, you just sort of like lift it up with
Kind of
the
takes
force.
it. Yeah, he kind of just takes it out of a hiding place. on himself and just kind of shows it to Windu and Yoda.
Okay.
This is the Grandmaster's saber. While we were locked in the room, and as soon as he faded into that symbiote liquid I've mentioned, Soren grabbed this before the rest of the clone army entered the room.
And I'll take if you're willing, if you're okay with it, I'll take it and ignite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll let
and
you have it.
Yeah, I'll say
and
like
ignite it for them.
okay. I'll say it's still hovering and like you just sort of press it because yeah, it is too heavy to like just wield with your own natural strength. But just like Knight's working just as it did before, still giving off that necrotic, or I'll say the necrotic energy of it has dissipated, but it is only just like a very large, great cross saber.
We believed that it would be best for someone we trusted to have it. We didn't want the Republic to get a hold of it, especially after what we witnessed.
The Republic? Are you suggesting the Chancellor might do something more has a nefarious purpose with this?
If he were to get his hands on it, yes. Before we departed for our mission, Soren and Raz were taken in by the Chancellor and asked to retrieve something. Almost like a trophy. And the Republic, as well as our team, recovered the scrolls of both the Sith and the Jedi for safekeeping and any other things of merit there, but we didn't want them to take this. With them interfering with Dooku's trial, and after everything, Shiri, starts remembering, just that slaughter, and she's, gripping at her arms. Another reason not to trust him is he ordered the slaughter of the prisoners we took in after our first raid on the city.
Most concerning this is providing the clones. Did the execution, did they?
It was only the Marines. My battalion had no idea of this.
And Mace Windu will look to you, Vibrant, going,
And Commando, you were not notified as well?
No, it was a surprise to all of us. The mission was simple. I thought it was simply a secured mission, not a targeted... not a targeted massacre as such. It was a surprise to all of us.
Because if it wasn't for Soren's interference, we wouldn't have anyone to take back, and now we have a prisoner held. That's it, though.
They would have killed him, too, without Soren's interference.
yeah, Yoda's kind of looks to you, Soren, and we'll get out of his chair and waddle over the cane, put a hand to your leg, and be like,
Suffered through much you have. At least your friend saved he was, for now. Protect him, we will. The key to the secrets of the sorcerers, he is.
Besides myself and him, besides myself and Quill, movements of the Grandmaster and his lieutenants will fall to secrecy.
And like Windu sort of goes to you, going, do you have any idea of where he could have gone? Any secondary safe havens that the sorcerers might have held?
Do I have that intuition?
Make me a lore check.
Ooh.
Lore check. 16.
16.
Not bad. Good answer.
I will say, with that you can get at least one of the possible places.
Yeah.
Pull up the galactic map. It should be around here somewhere. Notes. Galaxy notes, here we go. Let's see what makes sense for a good place. You would know that the next best place, or that you probably like heard mumblings of it, we'll say, is that it would be hidden on Endor.
Okay.
Further waste trip, just further south. Not even accessible. Like it doesn't really have its own hyperspace lane.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Oh no, it has only one, but it is far and away isolated from the core worlds.
Okay. I'll relay that then.
Okay. Goes.
Endor. Less of that we even know than Jakku we do.
And Mace Windu pipes up going, perhaps we can detach a garrison to find the remainder and have them deal with him. If it is only 3, then perhaps that an army of that size should be sufficient.
Was it 3 or was it 2?
2, because we took out one of them.
Yeah, it was 2, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Still, concerning the clones, following the Chancellor's orders, or given orders beyond our sight, this is most dangerous.
Again, it wasn't even all of the clones, it was the Marines, but still.
And he just kind of looks to you, Soren, and goes, so, any ideas where we go from here? The dark side is shrouding on Coruscant. Even our visions are becoming more clouded as this war continues.
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. And I'll look over at the team and just give a sigh. The shoulders drop a little bit. And if I'm being perfectly candid, I'm tired. I am extremely, extremely tired. I just learned that my sister is still alive, marred by the Grandmaster. And despite all of this, everything that's been going on, all of the next steps, all of the new dangers, I feel that I need to go and find her. I know you are not about attachments so and connections, but if I'm speaking the truth, that's my truth.
And Yoda will kind of look to you like,
A Jedi, you are not. Attachments. Ill-advised they are for any order, but necessary they are for some. If secret, if you do, then go find her. You can. Stop you, we will not.
That was more of a message to, and I'll look over. I'll look over to the team. To you than it really was to Yoda and Windu. I don't know how else I would have brought it up, if I'm being completely honest.
Soren, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm no Jedi either, so the rules of attachments don't really tie me down to anything. I understand completely. Your family is still out there. If I had the chance, I'd do the same. I understand being tired of war, tired of death, tired of all these secrets, these visions, conspiracies. It'd be easier to walk away. Because of my own goals, my own convictions. I can't. But that's not to say that you should do the same. You're allowed to walk your own path. And if that path lies with finding your sister, reuniting with the only family you have left, I support that.
So,
And I'll give you a warm, kind of friendly smile.
Soren, we aren't going to stop you if you need to go do that. After all the journeys we've been on, finding out more and more about your sister, your family, it's understandable you'd want to see that she's safe. And we aren't going to stop you if you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Shall our paths cross again? And I hope they do, because you're going to make me worry if something happens to you. You're always welcome back here.
It's not like I'm leaving right away.
Bro,
You're going to make me cry.
Oh my god, I felt like this was happening. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Aww.
And
Oh.
yeah, and Soren just like, it's just, I'm not leaving right away. I've just got stuff to do here.
Shuri just like at that point,
Oh
she
my
just
God,
like
Is she gonna slap him?
Shuri just like you are going to be the death of me, I believe.
You just
Fun.
You just thought. Why am I not surprised?
Grade A liar.
Either way, it still stands.
Mm.
When your journey,
Agreed.
if it comes to a point where your path branches off from ours, we aren't going to stop you from doing what you believe is right for you.
I know. Thank you. I just felt like I needed to say something before, it got too late, you know?
It's understandable, and we appreciate it. Don't scare us like that again. But... Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, I'll say like Yoda will like pipe and being like,
For now, the war goes on. Should you need anything, or shall we need you, call upon you we will. Any requests of
access, you will be granted. And like Shir'iven, he will give you a little a key. You know this is a card that basically will get you into the restricted section of the Jedi Archives.
Let's fucking go! Oh, yes!
This is basically like it's tied like to your fingerprints, or like I'll say like, you know, you can, as long as you have this key and like, you know, you're able to like, you have it on you while you're like casting like the Force power to open this sort of vault.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to access like all these holocrons, lists of, you know, Force sensitives, and like you've heard tales of what is inside the restricted section, but yeah, this is basically like you have the go ahead to go inside there now.
Yeah. Shiri takes the key from him, and she smiles. Thank you, Master Yoda. I'll keep it safe.
And Windu will be like, I will withhold this saber down below. If anyone attempts to get to it, they will have to go through quite a few Jedi in order to grab it.
Good. I entrust that it would be safe here. Thank you, Masters, for hearing us all out.
Of course. And should anything else of import occur, please notify us. What we have discussed does not leave this chamber.
Of course.
And like Yoda will also have been like,
And Shir'iven, the time of your Padawan's final trial. Draw closer, it does.
Wait, hold up. Whoa. Pause. Wait, what other... Because she had 2 trials left. Wait a minute, which one did she fucking pass? Hold up.
yeah, trial of courage, bruh. She went into war.
Wait, I thought that she
Wait,
still
wait,
had to do
wait.
flesh and spirit.
Yeah, wasn't
Oh,
flesh
yeah. Oh,
supposed
sorry.
to be for Jakku?
Yeah.
Courage
sorry.
was for the tower.
Got it. Okay. Got you. My bad.
I keep my notes.
Thank you.
Thank
No,
you.
because I was like, whoa, wait.
Right.
My girl passed something? Hold up.
Yeah,
Hello?
but you'll go,
The time of your Padawan's final 2 trials. Draw closer, it does. Before she is to be assigned to one of the packs of Padawan that do not succeed to the path of knighthood. Ready, you believe she is for those tests?
She is, Master. I trust my Padawan has learned everything she could, and I will ensure that she will be ready for the final 2.
Look forward to it, I do. Much promise I see in Gig.
I as well, Master. Thank you.
yeah, he'll sort of nod at that. And Windu will kind of look to you, Raz, being like,
You seem still unsettled with everything. Is there more that you would like to share?
He kind of just flinches at that. Like his eyes were just kind of focused on the ground, as if his mind was somewhere else. When Windu speaks up, kind of flinches, looks towards him. It's nothing that really concerns the war. It's my own things I need to figure out on my own. You don't need to concern yourselves. You can interject with that, but like he's just telling that to the council members, or Windu and Yoda at least.
okay, because are you?
But you,
I feel like you're lying. Because I know what's in the way back of your mind.
Yeah, it's like
You don't want to reveal it right now.
it's like, because I know Shiri's pretty insightful and perceptive on people's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
She can tell it's not really so much him keeping secrets from them. It's more along the lines of there's a lot fucking going on in his head after Jakku.
Yeah.
And after coming back to Coruscant with the Chancellor, with Diegig running off, with the revelations on his past,
yeah.
he's
Shiri.
it's more so he's distracted with his own turmoils that he doesn't really. He feels like he can handle it on his own and doesn't want to bother anyone else with it.
I
Really.
see. Gotcha.
Shiri takes notice of this and she looks to Windu. Master, he has gone through quite a lot in the past few days since we've been on Jakku and come back. He was another person that suffered through those nightmares that Soren mentioned. There's a lot going on for him.
Yeah, he'll just kind of look to you, Raziel, a bit further than the Shir, because, all right, well, this temple is open to you as my sanctum if you wish to discuss it further. But for the time being, I understand if there are things you wish to keep to your circle of friends.
I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Oh. Maybe one day I'll open up to more of you, but right now I'm not really in a... No offense, I don't know you as well, Master Windu, and I'd like to know you better before I discuss private stuff.
Of course. And Yoda will, look to you as being like,
Another matter. The artifacts. Feel you anything or updates on those that you have found?
Right. No updates other than what I disclosed with you before, when we brought back one of them. The hologram map listed 3 other places. It was Yavin 4, Endor, and Korriban. And there's no doubt that Maul and the Separatists are probably getting a head start on the rest.
Perhaps. If you need to search for them, you do. Allowed to divert off the fleet, you can. Acquire no more of these artifacts. Maul cannot. Gaining power he can, or his master. Allow this to pass. This must not come.
I agree with you there. There's one in particular with these dreams of, these visions of the Grand Master coming back. Reminds me all too well of one of the artifacts. Out of character. Can you DM me what it's called?
sure.
I know part of it, but
For sure.
yeah,
I
Raz
got
would
you.
know. I'm spotty on the membrane.
For sure. There you go.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
The Eye of Sion.
Scion.
Sion. Thank you.
You good?
The Eye of Sion. According to the Seth legends, it's supposed to grant the user immense power and immortality.
You both see, everyone, you guys all see, Windu and Yoda's eyes, bulge out for a moment, just Darth Sion has been dead for over 3,000 years. He perished at the hands of Mitra Surik in the time of the Old Republic. There was no remnants of him after that event. And Yoda, just concerning looks.
Always find a way to pass on their tragedy. The Sith do.
From one of my earlier days with Sidious, he talked in detail about this artifact, this eye. To keep an eye on it, and I don't know if he's found it, but I know Maul is aware of it. He might try to grab the artifact before his master, and if he does, could be bad news for us. With the power of being immortal, there's no telling what he could accomplish. I don't know exactly which planet it's on, but it's out there somewhere.
Search for it then. You will. The Force gifted you these maps. Find them all. You are to be.
Thank you.
And Mace will pipe at me like, but for the time being, until the war eases up, we have our own places here. For the time being, General, the 99th will stay stationed on Coruscant. If your reserves are needed on other planets, we will call you, and you will arrive and assist however needed.
Right.
Is there anything else any of you would like to share?
Is there anything else? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, we talked about what we wanted to talk about,
Yeah.
and we're still gonna have a follow-up meeting on that, so yeah, I think that's everything at the moment.
Yeah. Shiri shakes her head. Nothing else I could think of, Master.
And Yara will go,
Then good. Adjourned. This meeting is.
Right.
News, sadness aside, happy I am to see you on the Kai Council, Shir'iven. Jacques Tour,
Thank you.
proud he would be.
Thank you, Master. I'm sure he'd be very proud to see me in this place.
yeah, and I'll say, just as you're getting out, you're sort of seeing the seats that Adi Galia used to occupy, facing more of the east. So this is, you're kind of where you would be sitting. You would be at the point just where the sun of Coruscant rises. At least in this time of the year.
That's gorgeous. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great.
A bit bright.
Over.
She'll deal with it.
Dubai, I guess.
a bit bright, like as you will come in further days and sort of take in as like, oh god, yeah, that's a lot of sunlight, but it is beautiful once it does pass and you just get like this gorgeous view of, even on when the moon comes through and like on a half day, and yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. She's okay. She's happy with where she's seated. She's fine.
But yeah, are we good to end it here, or we want to push anything else? Okay, you had something real quick, or
What's everyone else's consensus?
I'm okay. If we want to go further, I'm okay. I don't have to be at work until 5 tomorrow.
Okay.
I think this is a good point for me personally.
Okay.
Because one, I need to eat, but two, I gotta think of what Soren's gonna do over the time skip.
Yeah. This is you guys are getting 3 months worth of time off. We'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. In game.
So I'm okay going a little bit longer, but I have nothing.
Yeah, I'll say just for the sake of ease, just so I can prep this latter half as well. We can get it off here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But yeah,
I can wait till next time or not. It doesn't have to be tonight.
But yeah, also I made a slight error as far as scheduling goes, but my family, my visiting family won't be until the 31st, so if we want to do next week, it would just be the following week off, April 5th, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
April 6th is that Wednesday.
Yeah, April 6th. Okay, so if we want that one off, do we want to like still have the next week off to just chill? Like I will leave that guys up to you since
No. Because if we do next week off and your family's in town on the 6th, then that's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That we'd have off. I'd rather have us end off, and then because that'll be 2 weeks, and then Soren will have his thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then So I'd rather have us play next week.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, same.
All right, cool. Then yeah, we'll be back next week then.
Yay!
Holy shit! That is a fucking session and a half. So good.
Birthday present for me. I'm on the fucking council, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you got the restricted library card. I mean,
having fun isn't hard.
You got the library card.
I am terrified of the
doing?
things you're going to try to pull from that fucking place in a certain point in time. But holy shit, yeah, that is a good session, y'all. I mean, aside from fuck Palpatine, which obviously, right?
Fuck Palpatine.
Fuck that guy.
Oh man, yeah, fuck him. He's trying to turn Viper against us. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I love
Get
it.
Grow a chill pill.
I think that's good. I think it's good.
Oh,
I approve of this.
Oh, yeah.
As a
I just
storytelling.
love like Viper just
Whether
like,
he does, I mean, whether Viper does or not, that's up to him. But Palpatine just trying to.
Yeah,
Richard.
What the hell, Richard?
yeah, I just picture like Viper like in that couch table the entire time, just like, I know something you don't, or something.
Just like, yeah, it's like, oh, just like helmet on, it's fine. They can't sense fear through my helmet, right? Right?
But yeah, that is going to be it for episode 63. You can find myself at all the social medias at KCootOVA. Yeah, just look that up. You can find my stuff there. Yeah, it's just things are, another bit of a slow grind, but we, nobody said this career is consistent. But yeah, we will hopefully have this episode by up on the VOD by the end of the week. But yeah, that's me. Next up, we have Christian.
Hello, it is I, Christian, better known as Kappa in most online spaces. You can follow me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris for musings and nerdings and various social justice things. You can find me on the podcast Roads Uncharted, the first actual play set in the Genesis system by Fantasy Flight Games. Everywhere you can find your favorite podcasts. New episodes released every Friday. We are well into season 3. It's a good season, y'all. It's good. Something new that I'm going to be a part of, a charity game for the Parkinson's Foundation is going to be running on April 2nd and April 3rd, and I'm going to be playing in April 3rd in an April 3rd game. That'll be on Dax's channel. If you don't know who Dax is the GM for Roads Uncharted, and so I'm sure you'll hear a whole bunch of things from if you listen to Roads Uncharted. But it's gonna be really great, gonna be really fun. I'm going to be playing Tales from the Loop. Yeah, Tales from the Loop. So if you want to catch that, again, April 2nd, April 3rd on twitch.tv/Daxara19, DAXARA 19. But yeah, that's it. That's me.
Hell yeah. And after that, we have Tati.
Yo, Tati here. I played Raziel. You can also follow me on the Twitters over at Tati the VA. Still working on stuff, but yeah, I usually post voice acting, audio updates, D&D, nerdy related stuff. You can catch me on Revenge of the Crit every Wednesdays. You can also catch me on The World of Eris, a homebrew campaign, every Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. PST via Orion VA's Twitch, as well as Curse of Strahd and Ghosts of Saltmarsh every other Thursdays interchangeably. It's 7 p.m. PST over at Dungeons May Cry via Twitch. So check me out if you want to see more good and bad rolls from my end.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. And after
Usually a lot of crits, though, not gonna lie.
yeah, good stuff. And after that, we have Jinkles.
Was that the bite of 87?
Okay.
Hello, I am Jinkles. You can find me on lovejinkles on twitter.com, where I post about voice acting. I post memes and me suffering over certain things that my work puts me through. I don't have anything real big to announce right now.
Play the game.
Play Pop Slinger on
Well,
Steam.
play Pop Slinger on Switch or Steam, where I play two characters, Alpha Star and Lila Crash Course, as well as providing a few little voices for narration and stuff. Something big is in the works. It should be coming out, I want to say, at the end of this month, beginning of next. More news will be revealed on my Twitter, so yeah, go follow it!
Yeah.
Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday,
Yeah,
girl.
happy early birthday.
Happy early
Yeah.
birthday.
3 days or 2 days.
I'm really
2
cute
days?
now.
That's 2
days.
sleeps.
2 days.
Yeah.
2
After
sleeps
all, there's
till.
only 2 more sleeps till Jingle.
Go Brooklyn!
No birthday.
But yeah, and last but certainly not least, our good boy Chase.
Bite of 87, that was.
Son of a bitch. God damn it. Alright.
I need to do the soundboard as well. Fuck me. Anyway, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Chase here. You can find me over at Twitter at the Chasebeck and YouTube at Chasebeck. Call me Kurt Cobain because there's something in the way, and I'm trying to work on getting that out. What it could be. What it could be. What it is, I can't say now, but content is coming. That's all I can say.
Hell yeah.
Back to you, Kev.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for coming by. We appreciate all the love and support of, just watching this amazing story unfold. I don't even know where the fuck can head, but I am loving the drama I am bringing to this shit. This group is so fun. But yeah, be sure to come by next week as we will begin the time skip, and we'll see what tides of turning the war will take. But
Comment what kind of piercing you want Soren to get in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Let's go!
I'm thinking septum. He looks like that kind of dude.
What is it? No, what is it called when you pierce like the bridge of the nose, like
I
right
think it's
near
just
the
a
eyes?
bridge, right?
Is it just bridge?
I think so.
Yeah.
Bridge,
That or
right?
he can get the snake fangs, like the little things on his bottom lips. I don't know. He is a soft boy with a slightly rough exterior, so I can't
is-
exactly pin.
It is a bridge
is-
piercing.
Yeah, it is indeed a bridge piercing. I was gonna say, ideas, y'all. Anyway,
Yeah. Comment
we
below.
were signing out and I interrupted. My bad.
Yeah, you're good. Comment below what piercing you'd like to see Soren. The top liked one will be the one he picks. But, yeah.
Hey, run the poll on Twitter. Do it.
I mean, there's so many places you can get pierced. It's gonna be like a mile-long pole. But yeah, you can. Yeah, thanks again for coming by. We appreciate everything. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, get vaxxed, get boosted. Stay safe out there. We love you all so very, very much, and may the rolls be with you always. Good night.
Good night.
See ya.
But,
Dead.